I have a question here about supporting the Russians, and that Imran Hosein is advising that we must support the Russians, that we must become allies of the Russians. I think you're misunderstanding me. Here is a hadith, is a prophecy, and I have a duty to try to understand the prophecy of the Prophet ﷺ. He said that you're going to make an alliance with Rome. That's what he said. And it is my understanding that the proper methodology in identifying who is Rome, the proper methodology is to start with the Quran. That is proper methodology. There are others who differ with me and they start with the hadith, but I start with the Quran. And as a consequence, I have come to the conclusion that Rome today is Russia and the Russian alliance. But you don't have to accept my view. You don't have to accept my view. But we do have a lecture coming up on alliance with Rome, Muslim alliance with Rome in Akhirul Zaman. So I suggest that we wait for that lecture. Can we? Inshallah. The Prophet ﷺ said about Akhirul Zaman, and this question is posed concerning this hadith, that you will most certainly fight the Jews. So there's not going to be any Camp David Accord to bring peace, or any Madrid or Oslo peace talks. No, not going to work. That you will most certainly fight the Jews, and you will most certainly defeat them. And at that time, even the stones will speak. O Muslim, there's a Jew hiding behind me, so come and kill him. And the question is asked, how can the stones speak? And the answer is, when the stones speak, you're not going to hear it with these ears. No. When the stones speak, you will hear it with your heart. Yes. There are two ways to approach the subject. Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, in the 5 years prior to the event in the cave of Hira, he used to seek solitude. Today we call it i'tikaf. So he'd go to lonely places. And he said that the trees would offer greetings to me, and the stones will offer greetings to me on those occasions when he goes into the solitude. But if you were there with him, would you hear it? Huh? No. If you were there with the Prophet ﷺ, you would not hear the trees offering salams to him. You would not hear the stones offering salams to him, because he's not hearing it with these ears. Do we have any other ears beside these ears? Do we have any other eyes beside these eyes? Modern Western civilization says no. The Quran says yes. The Quran says that the heart can see and the heart can hear. And the greatest predicament of the Zionists today, the greatest predicament of the state of Israel today, is they have lost moral authority. They have descended into an abyss of oppression so great that tomorrow even the stones will speak. And they're listening to me. So this is no problem. If Allah gives you the capacity to hear, you'll hear the stones speak.